So this is a weekly recap of trading goal. In this video I'm trying to show persons how you can manage your risk management and how to grow an account using risk management. So in this video I'm basically doing a 1 to 2 risk reward, because based on the market, not every time we're gonna get our take profit hit, not every time we're gonna get our stop loss hit. Sometimes we won't let the trade finish playing out, because nevertheless nothing is wrong with taking profits. So you're gonna see we had some winning trades, we had some lost trades, we had to close out some trades, but the Alright, so Monday setup actually missed me. I think it was this buy. So we never did it. We basically nailing and getting a trade from Monday, right? And so we basically have a risk like a 1 to 2 win rate, right? So as I said, Monday the buy actually missed me. So the sell trade away you see now. The target was what I was risking. So for example, then alright, so I do a 1 to 2 win rate where, for example, if you risk $1, you try to make $2. So that trade I know was to make what I would initially be risking if I had entered my first trade, which was a buy. So that was my aim here. I got most of what I would initially risk, and I just closed the day and just finish from Monday. I said I wouldn't do any more trade till the following day. So this is Tuesday. So now Tuesday now we are on the chart for Tuesday looking for a trade, right? And this was our trade for Tuesday. So as you can see, the zone where I bought gold, and yeah, so buy gold and doing a 1 to 2 win rate. This trade was actually a win, so I got my two win rate target hit, and I finished trading for the day. So this was Tuesday trade. So Wednesday now on the chart again for Wednesday, looking for a nice little setup. And this is typically how the market is at times. Alright, so and this is typically it sometimes. So as you can see, I actually entered my trade at this zone, and price came and took us out right here. So we actually lost this trade, and you can see right after price took us out, it went straight up. Would have hit or take profit here. Nevertheless, this was a lost trade, and this is how the market can be. But when you're applying risk management, when you get a loss in the market, it won't be so heavy on your heart. So we can't, as we say, we can't argue over spoiled milk. So this was a lost trade, and we went again, and on that same day we look for a next trade which would be a recover trade, right? Now this trade was a sell and this was a recover trade. We actually recovered what we had lost, and I thought I would hold the sell for a while. And while I was holding the sell, the market came against me and I actually got half of what I was targeting. So I was still on a loss for that day. So this was Thursday now, and Thursday we're looking for a setup, and this was the trade. So we actually went in on a buy, and I actually moved my stop loss into my profit zone just a little, and then price took us out right here. Yes, so I was actually in profit and price took us out right there at that zone. So we closed on small profit, and then right here in this green box I actually went in again on our next buy and got profit around that zone right there. So it wasn't looking bad for Thursday. We actually closed out on profit again. So this was Friday now, and Friday was not a bad day as well. So Friday you can see where we entered the trade, right? So we entered the trade around that zone and price actually went straight into profit. I got little to no drawdown on the first entry or on the entry. Price went up close to our take profit zone, didn't hit, and price came back down. Right there you can see how close price got to our trade. Right here we can see how close price got to our stop loss, didn't take us out, went back up into little profit, came back down again to close again to our stop loss, still didn't take us out, and it went back up. Now as you can see, price actually hit our take profit zone, but because this was Friday and I was holding this trade for a while, I actually took my trade right where you see this yellow line. I actually took profit there because price actually went so close to our take profit at first, and then it came back down, actually nearly taking us out, and then came back into profit. And it's Friday. Of course I'm not gonna make price come back now and then take us out on a loss on a Friday. So when price got back to that zone where you see that yellow line, I actually closed the trade and took the profit there. Then price came back down a little and then went back up and would hit our target zone. Nevertheless, we finished the week on profit, and that was, so all my entries was taken after 1 minute time frame, after I looked at for the setup on the 15-minute time frame.